Going down the stairs. Ooh, 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 my titty. Ooh, my titty. Ooh, ooh. Hello guys, mi casa es su casa, su casa. Welcome. I know, right? Do you know what? I probably look, I've got like a glow, like I've got a tan. Like, what is going on with Liz? Like, I know. I actually have got a tan, surprisingly. I didn't realize until a few days ago. But the orange is just for decoration because why not? You know, we need a bit of brightness up in here. And yes, I'm back here again with Positive Pockets. You know, episode 6. Here again in my room. Do you know what? Right? Yeah. Speaking of tan and sun, for work, I went home. I was in Kenya, right? And I literally woke up in the morning. The sun was just beautiful. It was a lovely little hotel room, and I was like, do you know what? This I could actually do a Positive Pocket right now. It's just a change of background. Why not? And then it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So sorry that I'm back in my lovely little room, but it's okay. Okay, so listen, Positive Pockets episode 6. So today this one is gonna be all about how to stay happy during this virus. And yeah, so it's just literally different ways and tips on how we can obviously keep our spirits up, keep ourselves going, because it's all literally about all taking one day at a time. So, where to start off? First of all the unsung heroes, thank you, we appreciate you, and we love you, because I've got a lot of my friends that are nurses. So, yeah, shout out to you guys. Right, so, what else now? Let's get into the video. So what I did, I asked my friends, and I asked them, guys, what are the ways that you guys are kind of keeping your spirits up? What are the kind of ways that give me your tips? Because I can just talk about what I'm doing, but I don't think you want to keep hearing what Liz is doing constantly. So I'll obviously start off with what I've been doing, and then I'll go on, because I'll put everything all together on here, and I'm literally just gonna make this lovely, short, simple and sweet, just how I like it. So for me myself, I'm getting active again, honey. I've gone back to running, and it feels amazing. Trying to, mm, mm, mm. But you know what I want to do? I want to do a little bit more hit, because I mean, just because I may have these guns, these bad boys, I'm actually not as strong as as I thought I was. Or running, cool. That one, that's my friend. We're best friends. It's a Kenyan thing, innit? But that one, we're good. But when it comes to lifting my own body weight, doing hit, like, no, I'm really bad at that. So I'm trying to work on that during this time of quarantine, or as my Kikuyu mother says, quarantine. And then what else? Yeah, so I'm doing it with my sister, which has been really nice, really encouraging, which is literally getting us out of the house. And we're doing it in the mornings, because if you say, oh, I'll do it in the afternoon, or I'll wait, it's not it's not gonna happen, is it? So that's what I've been doing. The news, I'm a big believer. I'm a big believer on, if you constantly feeding yourself negative things, that's what you're gonna keep thinking about. So I myself personally, I know there's some people that are not watching the news at all, but I think it's very important to be updated and to see what's happening around you, around the world. So I watch it, get myself updated, and that's it. And then I step away, and then I do everything else that is not related to everything that's going on, because otherwise it's just going to overwhelm you, it's going to drive you nuts, and it's not very good for your mental health and well-being. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing, a few things. And eating well, like your sis is just, I'm doing all the stuff to boost my immune. Do you know what? Eating well is not an issue for me. I think I've generally got a good diet. It's just chocolate is my thing, but I'm not eating chocolate at the moment anyways. So it's fine, but I think I'm doing pretty well. But it's just keeping consistent, isn't it? Some days I'm snacking. I had a massive pizza the other day. So it's all about balancing, isn't it? Right, so listen, let's get into this and make it lovely. So I've got a few stuff that my friends have said. So one of my friends has said, having a routine that is similar, that is somewhat similar to your normal routine. So one of my friends, this friend in particular, she's got 2 kids. So she's literally doing the Monday to Friday thing, waking up, putting a uniform on her kids, and literally doing homeschooling, and that's working perfect for her, and that's working great for her kids. And it's just that thing of normality, isn't it? Especially when you've got young kids, it's really hard to kind of and especially because they're stuck indoors. Unfortunately, they're in the risk kind of bracket, so she can't even really go out like that. So shout out to you, my love, and that's what she's doing. And she's also said eating well. um Another friend of mine said reconnecting with yourself and getting back in touch with what you love from the start. So for her in that instance, is writing again, like script writing. She's obviously into that, but obviously working, having, you know, a full-time job kind of sometimes robs you from doing those things that you kind of push to the side. So she said getting back into that again has really been a massive booster for her. And she said just doing a hobby, it doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter, you know, how temporary it is, it's just you're doing something at least. And then she said call your friends because we're all on the same boat, which is true. Like, we really are all on the same boat. Now social media, house party, like this house party, I'm seeing it everywhere, and I think it's like, I haven't actually got it officially. I was gonna download it at some point this week and just have fun with it, because I'm seeing every kind of house party online. I'm seeing working out ones, I'm seeing drink up ones, I'm just seeing just all types of house parties, and it looks fun. So I might just jump onto that. TikTok, I think we've all been seeing that all over in it. I mean, I'm not a fan of TikTok. I don't think I'm gonna jump on it just because I'm gonna get sucked in. I know I'm gonna get sucked into it. And then I've kind of put it down into categories. So I've done home, and just a quick one with social media. Do you know what? Yeah, I think this thing has this whole season we're in has taught us something, and I've always said this. We need human connection. We need each other to thrive as humans. And for me personally, maybe because I'm an extrovert, I genuinely need human interaction, because that's how I thrive. But I think what this shows you, and my friend actually said it the other day, social media is literally not everything. Like, we need each other, we need human connection, we need human interaction, we need our jobs give us a sense of community, belonging. There are so many things that are outside our door that we need on a daily basis, just for our well-being in general. And I think obviously we're all learning that. So even with social media, as great as great it is, and I'm speaking to myself, by the way, this week in particular, I'm gonna try and be a little bit try and come off this a little bit more, and just do, and I don't know, just do other stuff that maybe don't require for me to be on social media, which is hard, because I guess that's the only thing that we can really do. Thank God for Wi-Fi, first of all, but that's the only thing that we've kind of got right now, isn't it? So I guess if it's bringing you joy, do it. You know, it brings me joy, it brings all of us joy. Obviously, having a Netflix, having a YouTube, having a little whatever you want to call it. I'm not very good at Netflix. I'm not very good at watching series, but I'm getting better. I think I've watched 2 films this week, which is an accomplishment for me. I'm gonna watch Power. I'm only on season 3, episode 1. I know. I'm gonna try and get into that. See, I mean, I'm really rubbish. So all of that little stuff. But anyways, just obviously, if you feel like being on social media way too much is just bringing you down in some way, then obviously step away and do something else. Like obviously reading, just spending time outdoors. Although that's also another limit that we've got. Anyways, another friend said using your garden, if you're fortunate enough to have one. That's very true. I've been really feeling for people that live in high-rise flats, buildings where you don't even have a flat, even sometimes you even have a balcony to kind of just get your head out and just sit on the balcony. So if you have a garden, just really utilizing that, because there's people that don't even have that, and are actually literally having to literally step outside the door and go for a run and go for a walk. So that, which I totally agree with. Just treating yourself to something online, buying yourself something. I didn't even know that you can order stuff up until yesterday. Yeah, I thought that trying to order online is not really, other than food shopping. She also said positive affirmations. I'm a true believer on that. Like, I've got my board right there. Like, it's all about positive affirmations. And I think this is really important. Still working on your goals, and don't put a pause on it. I think with everything, it's just so unmotivating. You just have lack of motivation. You just want to do anything. Like, it just makes you feel down. You're just like, what's the point? What is this? Like, so just still working on your goals. Yeah, I really like that one. Yeah, just keep going. Just keep taking each day as it comes and doing one small thing. To keep on your goals. For example, for me, this is my goal. I think it's obvious. Like, I'm not the best at being consistent with my positive pockets, but I'm generally trying. Especially being at home, I have no excuse now, so I'm generally gonna try to release a positive pocket once a week going forward, and that's a vow and commitment I'm making to myself, just because like, come on, like, what is my excuse, you know? um she also said summer body working out still. Yes. Honey, like, listen, I'm supposed to be going Afro Nation from because I didn't go last year. I'm supposed to be getting Afro Nation this July. Fingers crossed it happens by the grace of God. But like, you know what I mean? Like, what's gonna happen when we go back to normality, and before you know it, you gotta catch a flight, and then you're there with the fupas. Although there's nothing wrong with the fupa, is that what they call it? There's nothing wrong with having a belly and whatever. But, you know, we gotta get tight. What else? Game, yeah, I've got another friend that says game nights, movie nights, just spending time with just family. We did charades with my sisters yesterday, and it was so funny. We laughed so much, and I think those little moments are what is just making the day feel a little bit more better, just putting that, you know, that sense of ease a little bit. So yeah, stuff like that. Got another friend that said spring cleaning, decluttering, detoxing in terms of food, in terms of detoxing from, I don't know, social media, I don't know, whatever it is that you want to detox from. Laughing, I think this is key. Like, I mean, it's very easy for me to laugh. I laugh all the time, 24/7, but of course it may not be the same for everyone. But just trying to laugh, trying to do things that bring you a sense of joy and positivity to your life, honey. Talking to people, I think that's what everyone is just that's what we're resorting to. Like, I was listening to an Instagram live, which is, I think everyone is doing Instagram lives now, innit? I've never seen so many Instagram lives on Instagram before, but I was actually listening to one this morning, and she was saying that she's never talked to her friends so much, she's never talked to her family so much, and this is what I mean. There's so much beauty that we can take from this. It's reconnecting us again. It's bringing us together. So yeah, obviously talking to people, and do you know what? I just think of those people that I think being in this quarantine time, it's probably made them realize that, oh crap, I actually don't have as much friends as I thought I did. And you know, maybe for you it was your colleagues that, because you had that daily interaction with, you probably kind of considered them as, oh yeah, you know, my colleagues. But then now that you're at home, it's just like, oh crap, I don't actually have as a tight group of friends around me or whatever. So I'm thinking of those people. I think there's online stuff that you can do, that there's all these different like things that you can kind of get involved in online with your communities. You know, calling the elderly to keep them company, those who live alone or are isolated, going out picking prescriptions for, you know, for vulnerable people. There's still stuff that you can do just to kind of get you out there and get you in that kind of dark mindset of loneliness, you know. So just thinking of those people. Reading books that you haven't read in a while, yeah, I mean, that's also really good. And a lot of people, I think, have resorted to reading, which is beautiful. It's a shame that libraries are closed, so probably you're having to resort in audiobooks or books online, etc. But yeah, that's pretty much a nice little round of what I've got. But yeah, I'm just sending you guys love and light. I don't want to make it draggy and long and get into a speech or anything, but yeah, I just wanted to try this so that you can do this. So I'm sending you love, I'm sending you light, I'm sending you prayers, I'm sending you uplift, I'm sending you encouragement, I'm sending you all beautiful things. Okay, big kiss.